What is up, you guys? I hope that this video finds you doing well, staying safe, staying healthy, now more than ever. Here in the Bay Area, we've been on like a mandatory shelter in place for the past few days, and it's going to be that way through April 7th at least. And I've had this idea for a while. I live in an area where there's a lot of foothills, and I've had this idea to try to build my own par 3 for a while now, and I figured now is as good a time as any, probably the best time for me to do this. My home course, Boundary Oaks, is closed, so I'm not playing golf there at all right now. So I've come out here, gone on a little hike. I'm about half mile in, and I think I've found a potential location. Right behind me here is a huge little, I guess kind of like crater, but it's all grown in with some decent grass, and it wouldn't be too hard for me to get a mower in here and mow that a little shorter. Obviously the green won't roll like a typical green would, but as far as something to shoot shots at, it'll work just fine. And the tee box would be way up here. I'll show you in a minute. I'm going to find a way up there. Would be probably 200 feet above the green, so it'd be super elevated, probably like 150 yards, but playing downhill, so it'll probably be a short little wedge. So yeah, I think this is going to be my location. I'm going to go hike up there now and scope out what the tee box situation would look like. But yeah, I'm actually pretty excited about this. Okay, so up there is where I'm thinking the tee box would go. It looks pretty flat there or there, so there or there. I'm gonna hike up there in a minute and see what the situation is, but this would play down to the green here. So I'm thinking that makes sense, but I'm gonna go find out and see if this location will be the one. Okay, so getting up this with the sticks won't be the most ideal situation, but I think it'll be way worth it. And also, side note, I'm more out of shape, I think, than I've ever been in my entire life. Okay, so I think this is actually going to work out pretty well. That'll be the green right here, and then up here, right in there, or over here, will be the tee box. That's going to be sick. Okay, so, two potential scenarios. I'm surprised, first off, at how flat it is up here. So hitting a tee shot out that way should be no problem. From right here, if I'm gonna guess, it's probably in distance 150 yards. But with the downhill slope, it's probably playing just over 100 yards. So that's a nice easy wedge. Okay. So you can kind of see behind me the green down there. Tee box number 1 over there. Yeah, that's pretty much it for location scouting. I don't think I need to go anywhere else, really. I mean, I'm sure I'll do this again elsewhere. Maybe build like a par 5 through the hills here somehow. But yeah, I think as far as this par 3 goes, I'm excited about the potential here. And I'm gonna come back tomorrow morning with a mower, the camera, and get to it. So I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Alright guys, so I made it back. It's the following day. The green's right over this way. I've got my mower. I'm gonna get to work on creating this little green here.
There you go. Put some back into it. Yeah.
So we just finished mowing the green here. As you can see, it's not really a green. It's more like we mowed rough, which I didn't really take into account when I originally came up with this plan. But so what I figured we could do instead of trying to play an actual par 3 is I put targets on the green. So if you hit the green, it's going to be a 1 point. If you hit the bigger 2 targets, it's 2 points. And then we've got some 5-point targets, some 10-point targets, a 100-point target, and a 1,000-point target.
1,000-point target?
A 1,000-point target.
Cool.
Yeah, we got a 1,000-point target out here. So we're just going to play to the green and rack up as many points as we can from the tee box. Very similar to Topgolf. So I guess I really built Topgolf course here on quarantine. It's pretty difficult to see the targets I painted on here from up here, but I kind of know where they're at. So what I'm gonna do is just hit like 20 shots and then go down and tally up my score. It's unfortunate I can't really aim at anything, but it is what it is. It's still kind of cool. So I'm gonna get a yardage here. Officially to the middle. Like 203.
Damn.
So that's much further than I anticipated. I thought this was going to be a wedge. But we have wind with us. And it's playing like 200 feet downhill. So it's probably like a 170 shot, a 7-iron. But see how this goes here. Going right to the left side. I think that was about the right distance. That thing stays in the air for like 10 seconds. That's crazy. That really is crazy. It's really hard to tell where they land, but I think that one's on the left side. Really hard to see where they come down. Oh, that's in the center. That's a good shot. I think that might have been deep. It might be like an 8-iron. That might have been like toward the back of the green, but that was dead center. It's really hard to tell the yardage, bro.
That's definitely left. That's the right club, though.
I think that might be more the right club, yeah. Bro, I'm hitting a 7-iron in like 220. It's playing... That means this is playing like 40 yards downhill. 40 yards less than this. That's insane.
That's better.
That's chunky, though.
It was better.
That might have caught the front, so yeah, it's an 8-iron.
The front?
Yeah.
I don't know why it looked like the back to me.
Oh shit, we got a dude.
We got a guy. We got a guy, folks.
We got a guy. Alright guys, we're wrapping up day 1 out here. We've been out here for probably 5 or 6 hours now. I don't really know what I actually filmed. So I might end up coming back out here tomorrow morning and filling in some gaps. But we'll see. That's all for day one. If I have a video, I have a video. If not, I'll be back out here tomorrow.